Hello, guys. Hope all of you are doing well. So, today we are going to talk about three things that you need to take care when you are in union, when you have achieved your union and moving towards harmonious union. So, the first thing is understanding that union is not something that comes from outside. It didn't came. Your twin flame didn't came back home. It's you who came back home and it got reflected by your twin flame. So the union is actually a reflection of you coming back to your divine self, you coming back to God, you coming in alignment with your soul. So when you are in union now, and if you are fixated on the external, which means the twin flame, that okay, it's like you have achieved it and now you can quit on all the things that you were doing and just live a normal life without working upon yourself, then your twin flame is going to reflect it back. So let's understand how we go out of alignment, and how do we leave ourselves when we are in union and that leads to separation again. So it starts from the separation, also starts from you giving power to the ego, the voice of the ego. So even when you have come to union, the voice of ego is not going to vanish. Means ego is going to be there till you are completely ascended, like, which means like getting enlightenment. Uh, till then the ego is going to be there. Yes, it's going to come in a different voice, with a different strategy. For example, uh, it would say things like, okay, now you have got the union, now the person has come back to you. So probably you can put up your demands, you can put up the expectation, you would try to make the other person, your twin flame, uh, chase you by using different mental mind games, basically mental strategies. And just know that this is not what you are doing, it's just the ego that is trying to push you there. So you don't have to listen to the ego, but the most important thing is like ego is a very subtle thing. It will play in a very different way. Like you won't be aware when it went through you, right? And that is when again your twin flame senses it, because your twin flame is connected through your soul. So they are very much aware about anything that's coming from ego, and that is when they are going to reflect it back, which will uh, again get triggered. You will get triggered. So you don't have to like push the voice down. Like even if you are very much aware about, okay, this is the voice of ego, uh, you don't have to suppress it, and you don't have to take action upon it, because in both the ways you are giving power to the ego when you are suppressing and when you are acting in with, let's suppose, uh, your ego says that okay, now we are in a union, so let me put up my expectations on the twin flame and let me ask for this or that. And if you know that it's not something that your soul desires, but it's something that ego is trying to do, so you don't have to suppress it or act on it. Rather, ask, stop for a while and ask yourself, like, where is it coming from? Like, why is it coming from? What does my soul wants over here? So probably you will see that there is some pattern over it which you need to heal, and once you will heal, the voice is going to vanish, and that is where you will be able to like maintain your union, because ego will play different things, 10,000 things. So, yeah, that is one thing. Yes, this awareness comes only after some practice, after some experience of you being in union separation, and eventually you will understand that every stuff is coming just for the healing purpose and nothing else. So yeah, that is first. And the second thing is, don't stop choosing God. Don't take break from God as you get into the union, because so that it might feel like it is very natural, specifically if you are very uh, like a newbie in this journey and in the healing, and you are doing the healing, and you see that your union is happening time to time. And yeah, like you can't leave God. What I mean to say that you can't leave your you can't quit on God, you can't avoid God. Anything that you need, your soul desires, you need to go to God first and not your twin flame first. Because your twin flame is just going to mirror that back. Means if you need, if you're going in a needy energy or expectations or any XYZ, your twin flame is just a mirror, so they are going to reflect that needy energy by abandoning you, by not giving what you are asking for. But when you go to God and you have a connection with God, and you get yourself, get your cup filled from God, so your twin flame is going to reflect what you wanted, because your twin flame is just the reflection of what how your relationship with God is. Okay, so uh, it's very a natural thing initially. You might feel it like, okay, your twin flame is your source, and even if you might have listened to it like your twin flame is not your source, God is your source, but and out of it you might act sometimes like, okay, and that is when the things get trapped, that is where you fall into the trap. So your twin flame is going to mirror you again and again until unless you experience, and this thing that God is your source really gets imbibed into your heart and soul and mind. Okay, because we are programmed in that way to expect things from outside, do things outside, try to get things from outside. And yeah, it really takes time. So you don't have to be like beat yourself always to go to God. Like, be compassionate, go in a way which feels sustainable to you. Yeah, and the another thing is, the third point is, understand that even if you are with God, you are doing all the things right, you are healing, you are disciplined, and you are doing all the right things that is needed to stay in union, still you can't avoid mirroring, you can't avoid the next upset. So, because as you will start exploring your relationship with your twin flame, and you will start having a good communication, trying to go deeper in relationship, trying to making the relationship strong, start taking steps. So every time you will do this, there is all those things which are not and in alignment with these choices of going deeper are going to come out, which means all the upsets will come out. Probably you will get triggered by your twin flame, you will start feeling upset about any XYZ things. So, even if you are doing everything on point, you can't avoid going deeper into this relationship, and hence the mirroring will happen. Yes, it's not a bad thing to get mirrored, only if you have accepted that, okay, uh, as I heal through it, I am going to get much more deeper love, much more joy, peace within myself, and also the things that are going to get reflected. So, if you understand that there is a gift waiting for you behind this wall of next upset, next trigger, then it will be easy for you to not get involved in the ego and rather choose to heal it without feeling humiliated. It's very easy to feel like you are being humiliated by the next person, your twin flame. So, yeah, that's all for today, and hope to see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.